What's going on, everybody? This is Will Tolbert with FIF, Future is Fortune. I'm here with the CEO of, well, one of the CEOs of Rose Noire, one of the co-founders. All right, how you doing today, sir?
What's up, what's up?
Now, I want you to tell everybody a little bit about, first and foremost, where you got the name Rose Noire.
Rose Noire, to me, it started for, basically we were finesse models at one point. I wanted to think of something that I felt was more unique. You know, I feel like finesse is real urban, and I was like, you know, I feel like roses, it was a fair, or like a different kind of swag. It was a way of showing beauty. So I wanted to do something that was unique beauty. So I was like, what's kind of unique? And I was like, I'm into the gothic kind of thing. So I thought of something like, all right, let's go black. So I was like, yo, let's do a black rose, but I want to give some elegance to it. Because I was like, I didn't want people to just be like, oh, another urban company. So I was like, let's do French, you know. So I looked up French, you know, I studied French and stuff like that, and I came up with the name Rose Noire. And it's a tongue twister if you don't know anything about French. You know, it's definitely a tongue twister. But you know, that's how I came up with the name. It was something different for us.
I got you. Classy, elegant.
Classy, elegant, and it still gives up that urban feel to me. It's black, it's unique, and I think it's like right in it's the fair line between everything. You know what I mean?
Excellent. So you were talking before about finesse models. That was the original company name.
Yeah.
You currently have any models right now on your roster?
That's the thing. I was just talking to one of my homegirls about that. Is, to me, we dropped the word Rose Noire, the models thing, the finesse models thing. We're not a model agency. What we are is it's more of a PR firm. We kind of work with more styling and really the photography and everything. And we work with models as well. But I felt like saying finesse models keeps you in a box. This umbrella of, yo, they only work with model agencies, and that's not what we do. We style you up. We don't care how you look. You know what I mean? If you got the bread, we're gonna be there. That's how we do things. As long as it's artistic, that's how we do things.
Gotcha. It gives you the freedom to be artistically, to express yourself in any way you choose.
Yeah, that's the main thing. We really don't work with a model that tells us what shoot she wants to do. We kind of want to guide you what we think is best, because I feel like that's what we do. We're artistic and creative people. And I don't want you to just take headshots of you and you just standing still and all that. I don't do boring shots like that. We wanted to show more of a creative side, and that's what we really do. Got
you. Now, one of the things that we had a discussion about a little bit earlier, in regards to you know, just basically how we feel creative people in general are just taking over right now. We're winning. We're doing good right now.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time when there was a standard in terms of fashion and modeling. It, you know, branches from the European.
I think it was a standard. I mean, everything got kind of stopped. Well, I mean, fashion, doing the music, down to everything. I think that people lost their vision of being creative. We started doing monkey see, monkey do kind of thing. Modeling been the same way since 1900s. Like, there's been a model stand there and just pose and we'll take the shot of you. It's always been the same way since the beginning of times, and I felt like fashion, this is a time to change. Yes, clothes have changed, but I don't think the modeling has changed. I think it's been the same boring show since day one. I think photo shoots are kind of boring, and I think now this is a world of it's more open-minded. You know, back in the day, like I was saying to you earlier, the creative person usually in the back of the class was the one laughed at, because that was the weird person. Now the world is getting more into that creative people, more open-minded and accepting that world. So what we used to shun and say, oh, that person's weird, now we're kind of saying, you know what, that's kind of cool, let's do that. The more weirder you are, it seems like the cooler you are. You know what I mean? So the game has changed, and I think that's what we really accept, and it's just like being different, being unique, you know? Don't be scared to go, you know, take a photo shoot on top of a roof and do, you know, put body paint on yourself and have bondage. Don't be scared of it, and I think that's what we're doing. You know what I mean? Just not scared to push the envelope.
I definitely agree with you on that. That's something that we promote as well. We definitely are into the art form and the art of expression in all of its facets. That's the whole purpose of this DVD. We talking to musical artists, anybody, sculptors, film directors, book authors, models, designers, people who aren't afraid to push the envelope and be open with their expression, and who are actually progressive in whatever it is that they're doing. You know, so we're all for the movement here. If you're out there, artists, hit us up, let us know who you are. We will promote you. We are looking for people just like you, because that's where we're coming from. All right. So I want you to tell everybody a little bit about what we have going on right here in Backview. What's going on?
Right now we got my girl Kitty doing the makeup. She gave us that's that swag. Hello, that's that swag. We got Tanisha getting her makeup done. This shoot is gonna be a little different. Yeah.
I'm from into that.
Let's go right into the shoot. This is a 19. This is my movement. I'm from the 80s. I'm an 80s baby, you know what I mean? So I'm an 80s baby, and I grew up on Nightmare on Elm Street. I grew up on Freddy Krueger. I grew up on the Jason. I grew up on all that, and I was like, you know what? That'd be dope to do a fashion show like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been, Freddy Krueger's been known as a scary guy. Now we're gonna make Freddy Krueger with some swag. Like, if you could swag out Freddy Krueger, you could swag out anybody to me. If you could swag out somebody dying, to me you could swag out anything. And that's what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be a gory shoot with blood all over the place and all that. We're gonna show you high fashion and horror all together. And that's what we do. Like, we like to push that envelope, and I think we got Tanisha I've been working with for a while. One of the models I've been working with since day one. She can, oh, you want to get an interview, you got to interview her, because she could tell she could tell you the good, the bad. I mean, there was a time where I didn't know shit about fashion. I mean, my fault for cursing. I don't know if that's what y'all do.
YouTube ain't Disney Channel. We good.
Yeah. All right. Well, we were from, Tanisha will tell you and Tone will tell you, we from a time when we didn't really know what we were doing, and we just jumped into it. And I think that's what a lot of people don't do. It's just jump into the game. Like, don't be scared. I think that's what a lot of people are they're scared to take a step. Don't be scared to take one step forward to whatever your dream is or whatever, and follow with the next step. But it gotta start with one step. I think that's what it really comes down to. It's like I'm working with her. I met Ricardo. This is the other young gentleman I'm gonna be working with as far as modeling. I mean, he got his own company as well. It's gonna be a dope interview you got with him, because he's doing exactly what we doing, just in BK. Like, he's doing it over there, and he's doing it real big. I saw his work, and I was like, yeah, I gotta work with you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, well, you on the same wave. Like, I gotta work with you. So that's how we came across. And then it's just the team. I believe, I had a conversation earlier with Wilma, was like that. Our team is really built on really putting creative people together, and I think that's what it really is. I'm not going to say I'm the most artistic person, I'm not going to say I'm the most fashionable person, but I do say I do put a well put together team. You can't do anything without a team. That's just how it got to go. One man can't do anything. So I believe with the illest team together, we can take over the world. If they said fashion had to stop, we could be a music group. We can build like corporations and stuff like that. It's just because we're gonna put a team together, and then we ain't scared to take risks. Right. That's just what we do over here. You know what I mean?
One thing we're definitely interested in also, like you said, promoting the team, because you usually see the front man, you usually see the CEO, or whoever it is, whoever the man behind the mic is, or somebody. Yeah. But there's always, behind any successful movement, the people behind the scenes who keep the ball rolling, the makeup artists, the MUAs, the stage management, or whatever have you, depending on the project. There's always people behind the scenes that keep everything going and keep the machine moving.
Yeah. So. I mean, and that's how I look at it. I don't consider me a CEO. I feel like we all are CEOs of our own department. Like, I couldn't do what she does. I can't put makeup on. I can't take a great shot like my boy Eddie can. And I don't, not necessarily I'm the best stylist. My man Tone is one of the illest stylists I've ever seen. So it's like, we just put everybody in the department and say, you be the best, and I trust that you're going to do the right thing. It's not, I'm not going to go behind you, let me see it. Yo, managers, you can't work like that. You got to trust that man's going to do the right thing, and that's it. And that's what my team, what I try to do is, I trust my team to do the right thing, models down to the models, everyone, we trust that they're going to do the right thing. You know what I mean? And we're going to make it, we can be ill like that.
That's how it works.
That's how, yeah.
Now, I just want to see, get the close up of the makeup artist, her makeup.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know she's a problem.
Yeah, that's how you know. I picked up. I was like, dang, she looks like the model. She should be the one of the models. It's just like I said, it's just working with different people. Like I said, it's fun for me. I love doing this. This is why I decided to make it a PR firm, because I feel like we work with everybody. Like, I'm gonna be with a makeup artist, I'm gonna be with stylists, I'm gonna be with models. I just kind of work with everybody, and that's what PR people do. We put everybody together. You know what I'm saying? So.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about anything else you have coming up? Any other projects you're working on, collaborations you have coming up?
I mean, we got a whole slew of photo shoots. Like, it's every week, every Sunday we do a photo shoot. Every Sunday. It's we got this one. We're doing a little kid photo shoot. I think that's gonna be cute and fun. Something fun for us to do. We're gonna do a superhero photo shoot. I'm doing a Superwoman comic story, so that's gonna be tight dope. There's a whole bunch of photo shoots. But after that, we're working on a model workshop. That's gonna be fun to do. How we first started was doing fashion shows. We wasn't doing photo shoots or none of this. So my whole thing is to work with my models. I always want to go back to that. We were finesse models, like you said, you know. That's what we started up, and now we still want to train models. So I'm going back to my old college, and we're going to start training models, getting model recruitment, pulling up people and stuff like that. So that's like the next two big projects. We are working to do an urban fashion magazine. It's called Herbgasm. That's going to be the next thing we're working on, because I feel like there's no magazine like what we're doing, these kind of shots that we're doing. Even Ricardo's shots like this, hot shots, yeah. But I feel like this needs to be a magazine for shots that we do, period. You know what I mean? Just creative shots, a creative magazine. There's no urban fashion magazine. I've never seen that. So
I've seen some of your work too.
Yeah.
You know, it's very interesting. It's very different. I like it from an artistic standpoint. It has a lot of different facets in it. But I love the contrast between the black and white, which is a theme that I've seen you use on a couple of occasions.
Yeah.
That I like.
Yeah.
And going back to what you were talking about in regards to Freddy Krueger and all that, the theme for this video.
Yeah.
So people know Halloween, you know, is coming up real soon.
Yeah.
So that goes perfectly with what's going on right now. Halloween's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's definitely keep a lookout for this video coming up.
This is the movement. Like, if you ain't talking about Halloween, you talking about Wall Street, the craziness that's going on over there. If you're either going to do a shoot like that, or you're going to shoot like this. You know what I mean? And that's what we said. Yo, let's do a Halloween shoot. Let's get everybody talking about us for 2 seconds. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. Like, my first thing was promoting. So, like, I first worry about how we gonna get the word out. How we gonna get 5,000 people to love us. That's my first thing to worry about. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't doubt that this is gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see the finished product. That's what I'm at. And I'm behind the scenes. You know what I mean?
So it's gonna be fun. So I'm telling you, you got the hardest job. You got to interview all these other people. Yes. You got the harder job than me. I just gotta look.
All I got to do is talk in front of a camera. It's nothing. You know? All right. So real quick, I want to tell everybody how, first of all, they can get to see the product once it's done. How can they reach out and witness this?
It's gonna be on different things. I got my own website. Also, it's gonna be on www.rnoir.com. It's also going to be on our Facebook page, which is Rose Noire Facebook. You know what I mean? You could get our like page, click that like, you know. We got to get them buzzes up. We got to get them buzzes up. So, and it really, that's how you get the pictures. Like, it ain't like you got to download it or anything. Just go up there, see, let us know what you like. If you don't like it, let me know you don't like it. Like, that's what I want. I need criticism, I need the love, I need everything.
That's what it is. Right. So tell everybody how they can find you personally if they want to link up to do projects. Tell everybody how they can reach out to you.
Well, they can email r.noir@gmail.com. You can also call me, because I'm one of the people, I give out my number, 646-342-5113. Hit me up, man. Like, we love to work with everybody, man. If you got something creative, let me know. If it's something that's going to interest me, let me know. That's the only way I'm doing it. It got to be interesting.
That's what it is. Very creative, talented young man right here.
Thanks.
Very modest dude for everything that he's got going on. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support, my dude.
Thank you.
We're going to be here. Follow us. We got a lot more footage to get. There are a lot more very talented, very interesting people that we're going to talk to here. All right? This is Will Tolbert with FIF. Future is Fortune.
You got a harder job than me.